Thanks for having me. Dean Nieusma, number 16. I'm an associate professor in STS, that's Science and Technology Studies, a bit of a misnomer. I work on the social studies of science and technology. I'm a social scientist. Basically, I'm a sociologist, and my area of research is interdisciplinary collaboration around technology design. Also, as director of PDI, I work at the intersection of engineering, management, design, and social sciences, bringing all these perspectives and disciplines together to help transform engineering education, specifically at Rensselaer, but with a vision beyond that. We know that engineers are good problem solvers. Our program seeks to help make engineers also excellent problem finders and problem formulators. Not just that they can solve problems that are given to them, but also so that they can know which problems ought to be solved. I come to you today as an educator and an educational reformer. I have almost no knowledge of business and even less of making money, but I do know something about connecting with students and helping them translate their ambitions to actionable plans to move forward. My takeaways today are based in my experience working with engineers and engineering students, grapple with the human dimensions of technology design and innovation. So my first takeaway today is to dream big, but to implement life-sized. I think of this as innovation's version of the think global, act local dictum. My point here is that innovators, and especially young innovators, need to connect their ambitions with a real-world lived experience, with their own environments, with the networks they currently have, and then to work outward from there. Apart from apathy, I think the biggest barrier to radical innovation is when idealism smacks into real-world constraints. Often students reel from that. They respond to that with a sense of cynicism. In order to confront that, I have students work close to home, close to their own experience, close to the worlds that they already know, and then work outward doggedly toward a vision of change. Be ambitious, yes, but start from where you are and then work to where you want to be. My second takeaway is that meaning matters, and this one connects especially to our program's emphasis on consumer product development. It's also especially important for the techies among us who are fascinated by technological capabilities. New technologies are successful when they fit with people's lives, and people's lives are made of stories imbued with meanings. People's lives aren't dictated by a series of functions that need to be satisfied. The form versus function debate is settled. It's both, but both form and function serve a higher purpose, and that's meaning making. Yes, products need to work, they need to function well and reliably, and yes, they need to attract us viscerally, perhaps increasingly so, but more important, people need to know how innovations will connect with their own lives and with their vision for how the world works and ought to work. My third takeaway attempts to pull everything together, and that is that innovations are successful when they connect with people. So in the first takeaway, the innovation connects with the innovator and the innovator's experience, commitments, and values. The second takeaway is that innovations, especially radical innovations, are successful when they connect with the meanings that targeted users will imbue upon them. Further, to be realized, radical innovations require people who are securely connected with others and organizations that leverage those connections. I work closely with Bert Swersey, and we have a lot of productive tensions in our teaching styles and our approach and work well. But here I'll disagree with him. I think innovation depends on teams. He said that teams kill innovation. Well, in fact, the wrong team absolutely kills innovation. And often, student working groups have the wrong set of skills to work well together as an innovative team. However, the right team is crucial for innovation. Innovation requires failure, usually lots of failure, and failure is enabled by security and trust is created at the level of organizational culture and interpersonal relationships. If world-changing innovation is to thrive, organizations, not least educational institutions, need to do better in terms of building trust, encouraging failure, enabling experimentation, and asking big picture questions whose answers nobody already knows. Thank you.